Good morning students. So today we are going to discuss the another topic of the same chapter, that is the rotation and revolution. Okay, but the topics will be different. So previous video we discussed about the summer solstice, winter solstice, okay, then equinoxes. Okay, equinox we discussed. So today we are going to discuss the effect of revolution on the earth. Okay, so somehow you can see some figure I have drawn over here, or you can say the inputted over here on my whiteboard. There you can say that the as per your book it is the page number 35 if you open, so that time you can easily understand this chapter. Okay, so first thing what happened actually, according to your books, the sun directly overhead at the equator on the date of the 21st March or 20 or 21st March or 23rd or 23 or 20, you can see the 22nd September. So these 2 dates perhaps you know. So first you can say the 21st March, okay, one date is there, and another date somehow you know 23rd, okay, September, ACPT, okay, 3rd September. Okay, so these 2 dates you can say the is referred to as, you can, September 23, because is the not exactly of the. So this time actually this situation or this time, you can say 2 season we can easily observe, that is the spring and the autumn. Okay, spring, and number 2 it is the autumn. Okay. So this is also happen due to the seasonal change. So directly sunlight fall on the equator, these 2 days directly sunlight fall on the equator. So that's the main thing. Okay, that's the main thing. So this time we can equinoxes, or the both of the in the north, in 21st March, that is the spring, and 23rd December, September, that is the atoms. Okay, so that can be. So after the spring of the appearance, sun appears of the north, sun slowly move towards the north and is directly in the tropic of Cancer. So after that slowly the sun move towards this, and sunlight fall on the tropic of Cancer in the 21st June. Okay, 21st June, 21st June. So directly sunlight fall on the tropic of Cancer, perhaps you know 23.5 degree north line. So tropic of Cancer. So this time you can perhaps you know that is a summer solstice. And what happened this time, the temperature of the northern hemisphere automatically rise, and there is a seasonal change in the northern hemisphere. Okay, seasonal change when the summers come in the northern hemisphere, winter come in the southern hemisphere. So that's thing we have to memorize, that thing we have to, you can say, the understand in a better way, that the this is the equator, after that this is the 1 2 3 degree 23.5. In the northern hemisphere there will be the longer day and shorter night. In the southern hemisphere perhaps you know that time the shorter day and the, you can see, the longer nights. Okay, this can happen, and that is also a seasonal change. So why this happen? Because of the revolution of the earth. Okay, this is the revolution. So due to this revolution of the earth, this happen. Okay, this thing happen. So this is the another thing, the solstice, you can say the summer solstice occur. So this time we already discussed in my previous video that the this time you can see the summer solstice. Okay, summer solstice occurred in that time. Okay, so this thing, so stand still. So sun is standing still, sun is in a position, northern hemisphere it is the longest day and shortest night in the 21st June, June 21st. So this happened again, this sun you can see the move towards this and come to this position, fourth position we are showing, but in between there are some positions, there are also changing. This time what happened, 23rd, okay, 23rd September, okay, 23rd September, what happened, and you can say what happened, 23rd September, the direct sunlight again fall on the topic of Cancer, and there is a 12 hours day. Okay, 12 hours day and 12 hours night, and this time you can say that there is a, you can say the, perhaps you know that is the this time also the atoms. Okay, again the sun proceed towards this area and come to this position, and this time you can say the direct sunlight fall on the tropic of Capricorn. Okay, tropic of Capricorn means 23 half degree south latitudes. Okay, So, this the situation. So, this situation is called as a winter solstice. Okay, winter. Okay, winter solstice. So, this also can happen in the case of, you can say. So, this is the position of the earth, fourth position I am showing, but 360 days there is the 360 position of the earth in relation to the sun. Okay, and that time some changes occurred in the you can say the on the earth surface. Okay, in the case of the climate, in the case of the in the case of the our earth. Okay, as the earth receives the oblique, you can say that time the Tropic of Cancer. So, this time what happened, Tropic of Cancer, direct sunlight fall on and that area, and due to this fact what happened, the direct sunlight fall on the Tropic of Capricorn, and this southern hemisphere there will be the longest day. Okay, day will be longest and night will be shortest in the southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere there will be day will be very short and night will be very long. Okay, so this can happen in that regard. Okay, so these are the main. So apparent movement of the sun within the tropics varies a little bit of the vertical position. So this is the case of the equinoxes. Okay, so varying of the length, varying another factor or another effects if you discuss. So this is we discuss on the basis of the solstice will come. So all the solstice, okay, solstice come on the earth surface. Earth surface. On the second point if we want to discuss, that is the length. Okay, okay, length of the day and night, of the day and night. Okay, that is the another factor. Due to this fact you can say, so length of the, when this time means the 21st, so the directly sunlight fall on the Tropic of Cancer, and you can say that there will be 12-hour day and 12-hour nights, but in the case of there is the longest day. So duration of the day at the northern hemisphere during time of the summer solstice will be longest, and the night will be shorter. Okay, so in the southern hemisphere that will be the opposite. Same case you can see the 23rd September there will be equal day and equal night, but in the case of this that can the, so duration of the day and night that can vary from the you can say the day and night due to the revolution of the earth. Okay, so first 22nd December somehow you can say that the southern hemisphere direct sunlight fall on the Tropic of Cancer, and due to this fact what happened, there will be the longest day and shortest night. Okay, and the opposite scene, you can say the opposite side of the northern hemisphere there will be the another scene or the opposite scene you can see over there. 21st and 23rd September there will be equal day. Okay, and circle of illumination of the so there will be the 12 hours day and 12-hour night. Okay, so this thing happen due to the you can say the revolution of the earth. The third position if you want to discuss, so third you can say the seasonal change and their effect on temperature. Okay, so temperature also, seasonal change also will be there, seasonal change and the temperature and the seasonal change, seasonal change will be there. So that can happen in the case of this. Okay, seasonal change, how it is the seasonal change or the temperature, how it will be the rotation of the earth incline the axis of the earth and position of the earth during the revolution sun around and the incline and of the earth axis, and due to this fact pole and the angle and the sun makes the zenith of the observed at the noon, and due to this fact what happened, there are main factors of the determinant of the season. So season that can vary one area to another area. In the case of the 21st June there will be the summer season in the northern hemisphere, but winter season in the southern hemisphere. In the case of the you can say that this winter solstice, summer season in the southern hemisphere, but in the northern hemisphere there will be winter season. Okay, so this can happen. Amount of the heat received in the depends on the revolution of the earth. Okay, so distance, once we discuss the you can say the perihelion and aphelion. So in the perihelion and aphelion we discuss the longest and shortest distance between the earth and sun, and due to this fact there is a temperature variation. Equator, sometime equator all over the years equator get the direct sunlight, so there is a temperature increase. Okay, and toward, if you move toward the southern hemisphere the temperature will decrease. Okay, so this thing thing happen, and the position of the earth between the sun and earth position, that can vary the temperature variation in different parts of the world. Okay. The difference you consider between the four seasons is spring, summer, autumn and the winter are the main largest seasons. Beyond this 66 and half degree, okay, beyond 66 and half degree, okay, 66 and half degree north and south, okay, north means 66 to 90 degree north, okay. So this area, and 66 and half degree south to 90 degree south, okay. So these are, you can see, the experiences the 6 months of day and 6 month of night, okay. So there is an, you can say that that is why it is called the so this area get the 6-month day, because the sun this time in the case of Norway, so there is the sun is always become the horizon. So which time, that can, you can say that this time 21st March to 23rd September, okay, this time means the 21st March, okay. So 21st March to you can say the 23rd September, this 6 month there will be northern hemisphere, there will be the summer season, or you can say the 6 month there will be day, and after that you can say the 6th northern hemisphere there will be 6 month day, but the southern hemisphere there will be 6 month night. But when this, if you consider 3rd September to 21st March, okay, 21st March. So this time you can see the southern hemisphere there will be 6 month day, 6 month day and 6 month, and northern and southern and northern hemisphere there will be 6 month night, okay. So this is for today, okay. So this much you have to memorize one by one, you just watch this video again and again and you can understand everything. Thank you for watching this video.